Hi, my name is Adam Falabrico, and this is my product review of the Tortuga Setout Backpack. I've been using this backpack for a year now, and I have nothing really bad to say about this backpack. Everything's positive. My entire experience with it has been great, and I have absolutely nothing but praise for this backpack. So we're gonna go into it. I'm gonna show you how I personally use the backpack and what I like about it. So this is my personal pack. This is not new. This is a year old. And I take great care of it. You don't really see that much damage on it from the wear and tear because I try to do my best to make sure that I take care of it and do well to it because it treats me very well. It has made travel so much easier for me, especially with my wife, because sometimes I need both my hands to help her with things like bringing down her luggage because she's a smaller girl. So I'll help her with that, and with this, I don't have to worry about my luggage. I have both my hands ready, available. I can use it for vlogging or picking up things and taking things away. It's great. So let's get into it. This is the pack. This is the 45 liter. It has these heavy duty zippers. Never had any issues with them, and zippers, I have a big problem with them. Sometimes I just rip them open and they go off track. So this one, whenever I needed a frantic open up, like TSA was like, open this, do this, I need to see this. It's been pretty easy. This is the inside. I have some toiletries that I have in a bag that I had from my last trip. These are just toiletries that I have on the go. Like, I'll never forget anything if I have it already packed. Comes with a pen that I put in there so I could fill out like customs and shit. It has this carabiner which works well for my keys when I need to put them there. What do we have in here? I'm pretty sure I have an extra stand. Oh yeah, all right, I have an extra stand for my camera just in case it breaks on the road. And then also this is my travel cast. It's an old Chromecast that I use so I could take control of like TVs and whatnot when I'm staying in Airbnbs. On the side it has a water bottle holder, and I use it for my hydro flask, which I have right here. So I have a 45 liter hydro flask. It's been through the ringer as well. I don't take as great a care as I should of this one, but I have a backup anyway. And this fits into this container. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Come on. There we go. So yeah, it fits perfectly for the 45 liter. I think that's the max. I wouldn't go any bigger than that. But it's super important to me, especially when I'm traveling and in the airports when I need water, specifically, especially because of how expensive it could get. So this saves me a ton of cash, and all you have to do is empty it before you go through security. Before, this is my old pack actually, and I used to have a carabiner, and I would just have it to the side, and it would actually start damaging this little handle and also the hydro flask. So for it to be on the side like that, it's super easy to get to. I don't have to worry about it clanking around. So let's take that out. So what you really want to see is the inside probably. You want to see how much this thing holds. So it's 45 liters. I do have my measuring tape here with me. And the thing about it is it expands. This thing can expand as much as you possibly could allow it to. It'll stress it, but it's still very durable. It'll work pretty well. So if I was to do a quick measurement. All right, so lengthwise, you're getting a little bit less than 2 feet. Again, you could expand it, but yeah, it's pretty good. Oh! So it was a little less than 2 feet in height, in width, like a foot and 2 inches. You could expand again, as I said. And then the depth is like 8 inches. So again, as I said, it could expand depending on how much you want to stress it. I think a better idea of how much you could fit in there is if I was to take some of my clothes and show you what it looks like to have it. So I just pulled out some stuff. This is not my actual pack, like how I would pack. It's just to show you, a good idea. So let's see, if I had let's do like 3 jeans and some sweatpants. If I take some shirts, so that's the look of what I would have if I was to close it up. I mean, I have very much filled this bad boy up to the brim. So, I'm going to open the side. I have coffees that I want to make sure are okay. I want to make sure I can put them in somewhere I can see, so I'm going to put them up here. Whoa. So the coffees are up here. We didn't need the toilet paper, but it's always good to have. I'm going to put up here as well. This is a coffee we're gonna use for the morning to get us wake maker. These are my clothes, shoes. I have my bread. I'll bring that to the kitchen. This will go with. I'm gonna take my board shorts out because I want to go to the beach real quick. And I still got all this space with my clothes. It's really nice. And that's it. I mean, I really could put these in here, but I don't want to because it's just so easy if I need to get out and go somewhere. Took my sleep shorts out. This is a raincoat that I haven't even used yet. Only use it when I'm at home. All the clothes. Since Medellin to Cartagena, it's been perfect. This has all the compartments I need. Easy to take stuff out. I can't complain. I mean, it's probably the easiest pack I've had, and whenever I need to help Tina, if I want to vlog, I have 2 free hands. It's unheard of. Especially with Airbnb and they have washer and dryers, it's so much easier for me to just do laundry rather than have to pack so much crap. So I really just keep it as minimal as possible. It's the kind of travel I like to do. I mean, everyone's different, but I personally think it's the more efficient way to go. And then all I have to do, pretty sure I have them here just in case. Yeah, I do. I bring Tide Pods, or not Tide Pods, but like Tide Packets. I'm not eating Tide Pods. I'm never really staying in hotels. I'm mostly staying in Airbnbs. So I could look up and see if the Airbnb I'm going to rent has a washer and dryer. It's become part of the routine now. And it's so much easier because 1 week goes by, this is gonna be a lot less of fresh clothing, and then I could just do some laundry and I have a whole pack all over again, so that's nice. Also in my bag, I always keep this foldable backpack. This is super important, especially when we go out, because usually I need to just keep things together, and especially with the gear, I don't want to lose it. First aid kit, super easy, just in case anyone gets injured. Luckily, I haven't had to open that up. I know what's in it, I just don't need to use it. Damn it, this one hand thing is getting pretty. Up here, I'm pretty sure I have a dress belt. Yeah, I use a dress belt here in case I'm out and about. Oh, the power bagel. This thing is so clutch, especially when you're overseas. You don't know what I don't even have to Google it anymore because this thing has all of it covered. So I keep that in my pack too. But yeah, that's the basics of what I keep in this bag. Super comfortable, so easy to travel with. If you want a quick and dirty answer, yes, I 100% recommend this thing. If you get this on sale or if there's a code, I know I was able to get a military discount with it. So I actually was really happy with the price that I paid for it. Almost forgot to mention, it comes with these waist straps. And I actually don't use these. They have these on rucks as well. And it's for, like, I guess if you're doing a lot of trekking and you want to take the weight off of your spine, you could put it onto your hips. And yeah, some people use them. They're just a little too cumbersome for me. They're really big and it makes it harder for them to actually get, not harder, but there's a little bit more things you have to think about when you're putting this into like the overhead cabin. So I like to have it just, again, minimal, like the least amount of stuff. Back, these straps, so comfortable. They have these little holes in them for air ventilation. They look a little creepy, but they work well for me. They have these padding for your back, all the way thoracic to lumbar, real nice. And even for the top, maybe not your neck, but it'll keep it from getting a lot of pressure there. So all these pressure points that you normally get hit if you do a lot of like hiking, they have pads on, which is great. A side handle, I normally don't use this, but it's great to have. We have this to hang on. This is nice, but also just 2 contact points, so I don't want these to fray. The only time I'll use them is if I'm in the bathroom and Tina's not around and I need to like hang this on the stall. These were the attachments for those hip pads that I showed you before. I mean, this is it. This is the backpack. I do have some field notes I took from when we were traveling, so I'll share them with you right now. But just as a overall review, I 100% recommend that if you're looking for a backpack to use as a carry-on and fill it up, like I don't check my bags in ever, I only do carry-on, and this is perfect for that. They never asked me any questions. That was my biggest concern. Were they gonna see this and be like, yo, that's too big, you have to check it in? Never had a problem with it yet. And I don't think I'm ever going to have to, because every time I bring this, especially my friends, when they see it, I brought it to Vegas and they couldn't believe that I just brought a backpack for a week. And I said, yeah, I just have this backpack. I have everything I need in it, and that was it. They thought it was the smallest thing, but when I opened it up, they realized how much I was able to really pack in here, especially if you're into like rolling your clothes, range rolling it, and making sure you use every piece of square inch you have in this backpack. I mean, it will stretch. I said it will expand. It really does. But even for just like trips to Jersey or whatnot, I use this thing still because it's just so easy, especially if I just need to throw clothes into the pack. It makes it super, super convenient. I absolutely love it. So let's go to the field and see how well this backpack worked. We're now leaving the military lounge. Thank you, military lounge, because the USO does not take me anymore. I also really want to commend this Tortuga Outset backpack. It did great when I had to like pull out all my shit because we were running in TSA. And then when I ran with it, it was real sturdy, it stayed on my body, and I was able to run pretty fast to the gate even though we were doomed from the start. Yeah, I've been really liking this bag. So far so good. And they let me carry it on. They were like, yeah, this is a small bag. This is what the pack looks like on me. It is pretty big on the back, like a rucksack, but I mean, I can carry all my stuff. I have a water bottle here. It's great. Hand hit Tina by accident sometimes with people. Use it as a weapon. Get up the way, Tina! Alright, go ahead.
Now you hit me.
No, I'm good.
Now you're gonna hit me.
You can hit it from here. Ah! Thumbs up for me. Currently in El Dorado Airport. And right now I'm gonna do this bag review. So far this thing's been killing it. Right now I have a water bottle. I usually have my hydro flask, but I forgot it on the plane. So I've been using this now. There's a bag underneath here for like clothes and stuff like that. I'll open this up. It's super easy to get my toiletries out. So if TSA needs me to get that out, I could pull it out. Super easy. And even if I just need to get something, I can unload this. And as you see, tissue paper, shoes, and it's an easy zip up. In the back, I've been using this for my flip-flops and also my dirty laundry. That's what I use for this portion. That works great, yeah. Again, I use the bags to make sure nothing gets dirty. In the front right here, this is like my tech, the stuff that I take out when we go through TSA, passports and stuff like that. Important stuff that is harder to get. I also like to have the TSA lock here so I can lock this up. So that's important stuff. And then here, I have my chargers, earphones, earplugs, the neck rest, things that I want to get instantly, super easy. And that is the pack. This is the set. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take out all the shitty clothes that I've been using from all the way from mid-Asian to now. That's all I use. And this bag was actually given by the company. So in the back of your bag, you'll find a bag this big. The Onset, the Tortuga Onset, it just comes with it. And I use it for laundry. Now, I'm not gonna try to wreck this because I wanna keep this, but you could buy these on Amazon too. It's just nice that they added this. I don't know, it may be for a laptop, maybe for something else. I use it for laundry. Right now at my Airbnb, I'm gonna go over to the washer and dryer. I'm gonna stick this right in here, and I have laundry detergent. I'll do my laundry. That is my review of the Tortuga Onset. I 100% recommend this thing. I'm going to actually use other packs for like my daily, like when I'm going to New Jersey stuff. But when it comes to traveling abroad and doing stuff like that, the Tortuga. And I'm not even like a hardcore backpacker or anything like that. It's a regular dude that just wanted more hand space, more freedom. And that's exactly what I got with the Tortuga Outback. So 100%, 10 out of 10 would recommend. If you're looking for a backpack, this is it. And I hope you enjoyed it. If this helps you out, please like, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go with my wife to the pool, to the beach, wherever you want. But everything's taken care of. So, see you guys later.